And here are the Celtics now. They set the screen. Forte. Covered by Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 30. 1:24 left in the fourth. Here's Jordan. Three-pointer, and that one's good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And it's the Celtics ball. And stolen by Hamilton. So it's Washington. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Patopico. It falls.
Great assist down low.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Jordan. Over McCarty. Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Whitney, and it's Cook missing.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Here's Jordan. Jones the pass to Whitney. Jordan up top. The Wizards with another miss. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Tipped away. Here's Blunt. Jordan is whistled for reaching in. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. Broadcasting live our NBA Friday evening coverage here on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. This their first look at this year's Washington squad. And last year they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
Well, they took the season series from this club a year ago, but then again, almost everybody did.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Jordan, he's in at 3. Jones is out there with Kwame Brown. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. And for Detroit, they've got Jones. Wallace is out there with Robinson. Then there's Barry and Stackhouse. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Clark, let's be honest here. I doubt either team is shooting for the playoffs.
Well, Kevin, I'm always honest. That's the only way that I roll. They might say they are, but sometimes you need a reality check. That said, we've seen amazing turnarounds in the past. It could happen with one of these guys.
And Doris Burke spoke with Doug Collins. Doris?
Kevin, to sum up his goal, he said that everyone needs to have the same mindset on defense today or they won't have success. He warned his team that they're up against a unit that will capitalize on every mistake they make so they can't get caught daydreaming on defense. Stay awake, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
Easier said than done, though. I mean, they've got a lot of sharpshooters and guys that can fill it up.
Yeah, the big thing is you want to challenge every shot. I mean, you just can't give these guys airspace because they'll make you pay.
On defense, the Pistons.
You know, Detroit's play against the rest of the East was about as good as you could expect when you look at their overall record.
A shot by Jordan, no good. And here are the Pistons now, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the number of times they were able to get to the foul line, I thought was a big factor. It just seemed like they continued to go to the hole, and it paid off.
And their shooting percentage from the stripe was just as impressive as how many times they got there. I mean, it was a combination of quantity and quality from the line.
Clark, going back to the Pistons, 22 and 30 against the East last year.
Well, they've been the cream of the crop in the Eastern Conference for so long. It's probably tough for Pistons fans to have to go through this lull. They're in a rebuilding stretch, no question about it. They are in a stage now where they've got to find some young talent and try to reload here.
Robinson passes to Jones. There's the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Now the dish to Jordan. Over Jones. The shot by Jordan, no good. And it's the Pistons with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Barry. He's covered by Brown. Now Stackhouse. A 35-point game for him in the win against Portland. And Jordan slams it in. Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Now here's Jones, averaging 8 points a game. The shot, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Pulls from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Pistons go the other way with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. Here's Stackhouse. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Wizards.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Here's Barry. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Covered by Hamilton. Jordan with the rebound. Wizards trail by 3. Over Stackhouse. Jordan can't get that one to fall. He gathers. Brown with the rebound. Here comes Michael Jordan. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Defended by Jones. Goes up the baseline. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 10.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Well, I tell you what, the coaching performance of Rick Carlisle in the playoffs last season was, I think, what cemented him in the minds of many as an outstanding coach. We've always known it. He was terrific with Detroit. He was outstanding with the Pacers. And he's got a championship ring with the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But you know what? That could change right here.
Left side, Brown. Hamilton outside. Here's Jordan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, going back to Carlisle, I mean, he did such a great job, you're right, Clark, in the playoffs last year, mixing up the rotation, going deep into the well to get the right matchups through every step of the playoffs. I mean, I thought he did as good a job as possible for the Mavericks in that playoff run. That's one of the reasons they won the title.
Here's Whitney, covered by Stackhouse. Outside, Jordan. Defended by Jones. Fades and shoots. Jordan with another miss.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Backing down is Wallace. The fader. That is good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Hamilton. He dishes it to Jordan. Open look. Good. He hits the jump shot. Jordan's got 12 in the game. And Brown over to help. Wallace outside. Wallace with a screen on Brown. Now Stackhouse. And stolen by Jordan.
That's just a sloppy pass. A lack of focus there.
Gets the bucket from 20 feet away. 14 points for him.
So many things that this guy can do with the ball.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Well, a lot of teams struggle on the road, particularly young teams. But the Washington Wizards put together one of the worst road seasons of all time last year, winning just 3 times away from home.
And the Pistons making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Haywood's checked in. Whitney up top, defended by Jones. Jones against Whitney. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Haywood. It's Jordan on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 17. Back to the Wizards for a second. Boy, that record, man. That's just one of the all-time worst road records that I can recall in the NBA.
Well, the all-time worst road record is the 1-40 mark by the 91 Kings.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it looked for a while like the Wizards were going to threaten that. But they managed to get 2 more than 1.
From that dubious on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Jones. He's got 5. Here's Robinson. Drops in the layup for 2.
That was some very sluggish defense. Where's the effort?
Here's Whitney. Under 5 minutes left to play. In the first quarter. defended by Jones.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Moving the ball. The tray. Count the bucket. And it's a three-point Piston lead.
Yeah, he's always going to pull the trigger when you give him that kind of look.
Dishes to Haywood. Wallace covering. Will it go? Second shot opportunity. There's the block. Pistons leading by 3. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Here's Stackhouse. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Deflects the pass.
That was a very dangerous pass, and the defense was all...
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Yeah, right. Detroit with the ball. Jones with it. He's got 5. Backing down is Wallace. Outside Robinson. And another 3 for Detroit.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
A 10-footer. Tries yet again. Blocked. Pistons leading by 4. Down low. Stackhouse. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Wizards making a switch here.
First personal foul, 2 seconds. Stackhouse.
And he makes the free throw.
Well, it was a terrible season for Detroit a season ago. The lone bright spot was they actually fared pretty well at home, finishing 21-20 in Detroit.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Detroit, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top 2, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Washington Wizards, 4.5 games behind.
I think for the Pistons, they've become a team that you really have to watch out for. I mean, just look at where they are in the standings. Remember where they were last year at this time? A big difference.
Yeah, big difference, Clark. It was a tough season a year ago, and as a result, there weren't a lot of expectations coming into this season. So I like what this club has done. I mean, they've really competed, and they've come together as a unit. They're well coached and well prepared every night.
Well, for the Pistons, as you said, Steve, even just finishing with those 21 wins, you know, Clark is something to build upon.
Yeah, it is something to build upon. And when you've got a team that's in transition, that's in limbo phase right now, you've got to try to hang your hat on some of those positive things. And the better than 500 record at home is certainly one of those. And you always start when you're building a team and your culture and identity is let's take care of them.
Oh!
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 23 points and he's picked up a couple of steals. Nice defensive output.
Yeah, that's been a really strong part of his game tonight, Clark. Disrupting the offense and playing those passing lanes.
Here's Rebrusha, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're in attack mode early, guys, really cleaning up the glass.
Well, it's +5 in rebounding here in the first quarter. I mean, in a four-quarter game, if that margin continues, that's +20 rebounds. That would be almost assuring a win.
So it's Washington. They trail by 6. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And it would be easy to criticize their defense in that game, so I guess that's what I'll do. They had very few answers for anything that was thrown at them.
Yeah, it was what lost them the game, Steve, clearly, the defense, or lack thereof. Couldn't apply any pressure, didn't force any missed shots, and really didn't offer any resistance at all defensively.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:43 left to play in the first. From deep, Jordan. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He's picked up by Jordan. Robinson misses.
Well, not a bad effort there.
He'll usually knock that one down.
It's Jordan on the wing. And the pass to White. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
Here's Barry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Kicks it to Robinson.
Turnover after turnover. We've got to do a better job taking care of the ball.
And you make a good point, Steve, but despite that, somehow they've still got the lead. But that certainly won't last if they continue to play this sloppily.
A 3-ball, and that one's good. Robinson's got 8 points.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Backing down is Jordan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Barrett. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. So the Wizards 5 right now. Jordan, he's in at small forward. White is out there with Kwame Brown. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Brown over to help. He passes to Barrett. Shoots the three. There's the bucket. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
Another open look from outside. The defense is really struggling to close out on the shooters.
Yeah, making him pay, doing it from long range.
Hamilton, that three off the mark. He got it up. Cannot hit. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Hit. Here's Jordan, 25 points in the game. It counts. Jordan's got 27 points.
He's got so many ways to hurt you. I mean, he is really an offensive force out there.
Last year was a struggle for this Detroit franchise. A lot of inner turmoil in the locker room. No real leadership amongst the players. And it was reflected in that record.
They've got Jones. Wallace is out there with Robinson and Stackhouse. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And that one's good.
Yeah, he's always going to pull the trigger when you give him that kind of look.
Well, Steve, we're just talking about that, what you said about the Pistons. It got really close to something bigger at times, it seemed, when you read all those things, Clark, coming out of their locker room.
Yeah, there was a lot of confusion and dysfunction, it appeared. And the fine line is so thin between success and not having success. When you've got those other issues going on, it can really sabotage any efforts to move forward in a positive way.
Well, a lot of teams struggle on the road, particularly young teams. But the Washington Wizards put together one of the worst road seasons of all time last year, winning just 3 times away from home.
Back to the Wizards for a second. Boy, that record, man, that's just one of the all-time worst road records that I can recall in the NBA.
Well, the all-time worst road record is the 1-40 mark by the 91 Kings.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it looked for a while like the Wizards were going to threaten that, but they managed to get 2 more than 1.
That dubious honor.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson.
And now, guys, still early in the second quarter, and that's his second foul. I'd be anxious to see if they leave him in here.
Washington foul. In second person,
And he completes the three-point play.
Well, it was a terrible season for Detroit a season ago. The lone bright spot was they actually fared pretty well at home, finishing 21-20 in Detroit.
Now Jones. He's got 7. Robinson down low. He's covered by Brown. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, for the Pistons, as you said, Steve, even just finishing with those 21 wins, you know, Clark is something to build upon.
Yeah, it is something to build upon. And when you've got a team that's in transition, that's in limbo phase right now, you've got to try to hang your hat on some of those positive things. And better than 500 record at home is certainly one of those. And you always start when you're building a team and the culture and identity is let's take care of the home court.
Here's Jordan. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, that takes a lot of strength to finish a play like that while you're getting fouled.
Boy, and he had it on display right there, partner. I mean, that was muscle. That was strength on display finishing that shot.
Jones with it, averaging 8 points a game. Wallace dishes to Jones. Stackhouse. Here's Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 13.
Three-pointers have been a huge problem for this defense.
Yeah, they've been a day late and $1 short. I mean, and it's costing them. You got to get there sooner.
Here's Jones. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Five on the clock. Williamson, guarded by Jordan, gets it to go. He's got 9.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Detroit with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Well, they took the season series from this club a year ago, but then again, almost everybody did.
Now here's Jones. Williamson, he's covered by Brown. The second effort. Wizards trail by 19. Deflected. Jones kicks to Hamilton. Right side, Jordan over Wallace. Off target from the wing. Clark, let's be honest here. I doubt either team is shooting for the playoffs.
Well, Kevin, I'm always honest. That's the only way that I roll. They might say they are, but sometimes you need a reality check. That said, we've seen amazing turnarounds in the past. It could happen with one of these guys.
From about 16, Hamilton pulls it in. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
On the basket by Jones.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, foul trouble in that game, a huge issue. This is a team that can be a little too aggressive at times.
Yeah, I'm all for physical basketball, guys. I mean, I enjoy that, but they went over the line. I mean, it ended up being their downfall, the physicality, because it produced fouls that led to free throws.
Back to Wallace. Number 1. He's covered by Whitney. That is good. He's got 5. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen thus far, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Well, I tell you what, the coaching performance of Rick Carlisle in the playoffs last season was, I think, what cemented him in the minds of many as an outstanding coach. We've always known it. He was terrific with Detroit. He was outstanding with the Pacers. And he's got a championship ring with the Dallas Mavericks. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
And stolen by Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down. Here's the angle on our Sprite Slam Cam.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and on the offensive end, I thought all the pieces fit together almost perfectly for them.
Well, I certainly have got to agree with that, Steve. I mean, they were really working well together when they had the ball, and that's always a sign of a team that has good chemistry.
Now here's Wallace. Clock at 6. Number 1. He's covered by Whitney. They get it back. Fires for 3. No good. And Washington will go the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, it's an over-the-back foul, but it's one that you can live with. He's trying to be aggressive, and I like that.
Yeah, you know, I used to do that as a player myself, Steve, but you got to be smart about going over the top. I don't think he had a chance to get that rebound anyway.
They double him with Jordan. Robinson, he's guarded by Thomas. For 3. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Here's Barry. 11 points in the game. Now Hamilton defending. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Was shot by Jordan, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here is Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against Portland. Curry passes to Robinson. And stolen by Jordan.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Well, eventually, guys, you know those mistakes will come back and haunt you, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Here's Barry, covered by Hamilton. Number 1, bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Here's Barry. Haywood covering. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Stackhouse. A 35-point game for him in the win against Portland. Shot clock at 6. Shot is blocked. So it's Washington. Goes up. Here's Alexander. Can't get it to fall. Pistons leading by 23. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Jones has got 6 here in this quarter. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Jordan, nice shot from the wing. Jordan's got 36.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Whitney against Jones. Here's Stackhouse. Blocked. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Wizards.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Here's Jordan. He goes up, and it's blocked. They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
Now here's Wallace. Beyond the arc. Jones, no luck.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Up with it. Wallace, good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here's Whitney. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. From deep, Jordan. That's good.
Michael Jordan, for 3.
Here's Barry.
Looks like they're going to hold on to the ball and go for the last shot of the quarter.
Well, clearly this is the time to do it.
Jordan gets called for the reach. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 9 seconds left in the first half. From the arc. The shot no good. Throws it from deep. Shot is off. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Pistons on top.
Nothing can beat the NBA on a Friday night, except for maybe a Saturday night. The Rockets grab the win against the Tick.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doug Collins. Jordan in at the 3. Jones is out there with Kwame Brown. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan knocks it away, but they get it back. Stackhouse. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Wizards ball.
And here are the Wizards now. It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones.
Smooth defense there. He made it look like the pass was intended for him.
Open look. Stackhouse, good. 13 points in the game.
He's just playing so well across the board, guys.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's exactly what his stats look like. Definitely.
Jordan is whistled for the loose ball foul. That will. Here's Barry. We've got Barry and Stackhouse. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. The fader. Rebound by the Wizards. Hamilton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Jordan, and that falls. Jordan's got 41.
Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
You know, they're lucky to be leading here as much as we've seen rather loose control of the basketball, Kevin.
And, fellas, that's something they have to address. I mean, double-digit turnovers in just the first half, that's unacceptable.
How about that? Nice and easy right there.
Yeah, he didn't even try to do it too much.
Nope, no fancy stuff. He'll just take his 2 points, go back and play some defense.
Here's Barry, guarded by Jordan, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
There's a lot of contact there. Good call.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. 2K Sports checks in with the loyal viewers of the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, Verizon Center. Kevin Harlan here, joining me, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Taking a look at Minnesota. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've gone a long way toward making the disappointment of last year a distant memory, way in the rearview mirror. They've given their fans a reason to be hopeful again.
They really have, Clark, and I give a lot of credit to the coaching staff because they've established a foundation here, an identity for this club, and I think finally they have something to hang their hats on. This is a solid basketball team.
Presented by State Farm. Here are the starters for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. And for the Wizards, Jordan in at small forward. Jones is out there with Kwame Brown. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney.
You know, guys, most coaches prefer you drive the lane in transition, but this time the floor opened up for him out on the three-point line.
Well, the Timberwolves looking to get a win here on the road, and last season that was a major issue for them. In fact, only one team, the Wizards, had a worse record on the road.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Kevin, he told me he communicated to his players the need for an unselfish offensive attitude tonight. Sometimes we get caught up trying to do too much as individuals, so I told my guys, the more touches we get every trip, the happier I'll be. Kevin?
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan, Clark, centered around their offense. It sounds like.
Yeah, I think that's fine as long as they don't sacrifice anything from an effort standpoint at the defensive end.
Yeah, exactly. And I like the strategy, guys, because when you get off to a good start offensively, you feel good about yourselves, and generally that energy carries over to the defensive end as well.
Well, for those Timberwolves, Clark, how do you think they can turn around that road record?
Well, how much time do I have, Kevin? I mean, there are a lot of things that you need to look at trying to answer that. It starts with taking care of the ball. The Timberwolves had the most turnovers of anybody in the league, and on the road, you got to really value it. I mean, that's one way you have a chance to win on the road is if you maximize possessions and don't turn it over.
Here's Whitney, averaging 8 points a game. Banked in off the glass. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 4. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, this was 2 of the worst teams in the league a season ago.
Szczerbiak, no luck.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Gets it to go. 9 points for Jordan.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
Here's Szczerbiak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And thinking back on their games last year, I believe they split that series, guys.
Well, at least I think you're right. They were evenly matched, just not in the ways you'd want to be.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, fellas, you never know what's going to happen when you cross conferences with some teams, and things didn't go so well for the Wizards against the West last season, that's for sure.
Here's Jordan. Minnesota with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, but they were right in it all the way down to the final few seconds. It really wasn't a poor performance for them by any stretch.
Definitely not a bad performance. They did a lot of things right, Steve. They were just a few minor slip-ups away from a W.
Here's Whitney. Outside Jordan. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, back to the Wizards. Clark, you're right. They really had some problems against the West, as you mentioned. And Steve, that's got to change.
Yeah, 7 wins in 30 total games against the Western Conference. That's the 2nd worst interconference record in the NBA. So nowhere to go but up if you're Washington.
The pass to Garnett. And here is Szczerbiak. Over Jordan. They get it back. Here's Garnett. Stuffs it through.
Well, his rebounding is certainly something this team has come to rely on.
Yeah, the fans have come to rely on him for those dunks for sure.
Well, and nobody was disappointed on that play.
No prettier shot than the finger roll. Smooth and beautiful. It's a joy to see.
It's stolen by Brown.
You can't get too loose with the ball down on the low post. Too easy to steal it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And Minnesota has possession. 8-point game. Jordan is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul. And making a change here are the Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, some missed opportunities offensively, and this is a good timeout. Let these guys get a blow, take a breather, get their legs back under them, and then refocus.
With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
From 17 feet out, and Garnett misses. Wizards leading by 8. Jordan dishes to Jones. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice time to use that foul to stop the layup.
You know, if you can save just 1 point, that foul was the right move.
Good on the second free throw. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 9 points. Number 7. He's covered by Whitney. Number 7 sinks the three-pointer.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
And here is Whitney. He feeds it to Hamilton. Hamilton left side. Shot clock at 6. From about 19 feet, Jordan's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 6. They double him with Jordan. Number 7, covered by Hamilton. Garnett. And it goes as the official called. Here's Jordan. 43 points out last game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington, Jordan in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Richard Hamilton. And it's Brown in at the center position. Now here's Jordan. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Jordan's got 15 points. Timberwolves on offense. 8-point game. They double him with Jordan. Garnett against Hamilton. And Garnett misses.
You gotta like the interior defense, guys. Really strong, protecting the rim.
No good from Hamilton. Timberwolves trailed by 8. They double him with Jordan. Garnett, right side. Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Sacramento. Right now they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. 3 games behind.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've looked like a different team than the one that was a cellar dweller last year. They started the process of bringing success to this franchise.
Well, these guys have a lot of pride, Clark, and after such a tough season a year ago, I think they were really focused on making a daily improvement. And I think the whole organization at this point is very pleased with their performance so far.
Kicks to Hamilton. Now Garnett defending. Jordan with the screen on Garnett. Garnett against Hamilton. Funny shot. And again, Washington no good.
Well, he can't get that one to go, but that's a shot he'll hit more often than not.
And here is Serbiak. Peeler covered by Hamilton. Pass to Nesterovic. Shoots over Whitney. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's Smith missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question. Good basketball instincts on display there, making it happen.
And there's the feed to Jordan. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, there weren't too many highlights for them in that one. All around, not a very good effort for that club.
Well, offensively and defensively, nothing really came together for them.
And Washington has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Jordan, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy, fast as light.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. They double him with Jordan. Peeler, he's covered by Whitney. And here is Serbiak. He's got 8. He dishes it to Smith. Shoots over Brown. Another shot. Here's Garnett. He lays it in. Garnett's got 10 points in the game.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard, and it'll pay off for them in the end.
Here's Serbiak. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Jones checked in for Washington. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Jordan. He's got 17. Shoots from the baseline, and he nails the jumper. Jordan's got 19 points.
Well, if you want to talk about why the Timberwolves struggle, and why they did last year in particular, defense comes to mind immediately. Their opponent shot 47% from the field and 37% beyond the arc.
Great ball movement. Lots of room. And it's Smith missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
But they retain possession. Brown. Jordan inside, guarded by Garnett. Jordan with the bucket. Well, the Timberwolves, and here's one for you, Steve, the 4th worst defense in the NBA last season statistically. Clark, clearly plenty of room for improvement.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a physical thing for him, Kevin. Good size and strength on the wings and inside. It's all attitude, mental, disposition. You got to communicate, and it has to be a multiple effort. I mean, everybody's got to be on the same page, committed to playing defense.
The shot is off. Now the Timberwolves will take it the other way. Serbia, guarded by Jordan. They double him with Jordan. Deflected.
Tough entry pass there. Too much traffic in the lane.
Here's Whitney. Hamilton outside. Jordan up top. Shot clock at 5. No good at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here is Serbia. 11 points in the game. Peeler. He's covered by Brown. Here's Peeler. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. 5 points in the game.
Tell you what, guys, he's helped his team just about every way possible today.
Yeah, he's been without a weakness today, Steve. I mean, he's been excellent in every area.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Here's Nesterovic. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, the hardest part of that play was getting to the rebound. After that, it was easy.
Jordan against Garnett. Releases, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And making a change here, the Timberwolves. Washington on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Garnett. Shoots. Rebounded by the Wizards. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Whitney. He kicks it to Jordan.
Well, the defender was so close to him on that pump fake that he just took the ball out of his hands.
And it's good. 7 points in the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Fires from 14, and the basket by Szczerbiak. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those.
And it's Jordan slamming it down. Now let's check out the Sprite sign cam.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
There's the pick. Szczerbiak, no luck.
You know, his reputation is such that you'd be surprised with him missing any layup opportunities. Excellent steal that time. Pesky defensive play on his part.
The finish. Here's Peeler. No good. Hamilton with some nice D. Here comes Michael Jordan. And he has 28 points for the game. Working on Garnett. Here's Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Number 7. He's covered by Whitney. Cannot hit. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Now here is Hamilton. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Jones, no luck.
And not really the guy you want taking that shot there.
They double him with Jordan. Jones against Garnett. Here's Peeler, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
Right side, Jordan. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I thought that one was going to go.
You know, Steve, most of the time it does go.
No good. And Washington will go the other way. Whitney with it. The jump hook. Backing down is Jordan. Over Szczerbiak. And another miss by Washington. Timberwolves trail. Jumps up. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Wizards second.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking.
We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
Thanks for joining us for HP at the half with a terrific game going on at Verizon Center. Washington leading against Minnesota. A losing record for them in the early going. They're looking to get back on track. Michael Jordan just having his way against the Timberwolves. When a player does what he has, score more than 50% of his team points in one half, you wonder if he'll have anything left. Also a strong first half for Minnesota. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebound. New Jersey ended up with a loss to the Hawks at Phillips Arena. Very close one there, just 1 point shy at the end. Their scoring leader, Jason Kidd. And another game also in the books. At Amway Center, the Magic with a win over the Raptors. So that makes it 4 in a row. A good week for them. And now here's what's going on in the rest of the association. The Chicago Bulls trailing the Bucks out in Milwaukee. Big deficit to make up for them in the second half. That's it here. Now let's send you back to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Dort.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And so here is Minnesota. They trail by 1. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. And it's Garnett in at the power forward position.
Well, maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark. Yeah. You're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
13 feet out. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 32 points. Garnett backing down. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Minnesota foul call. First personal foul, team's first.
And he makes the first.
At the line of the Wizards, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And so here is Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. They're moving the ball. Serbia guarded by Jordan. There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
Backing in. The 10-footer. He bounces it in off the front of the iron. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Here's Peeler. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You can't just get a hand up. You've got to anticipate what he's doing before he shoots.
Dishes it to Jones. He's against Garnett. The jump hook and blocked. Timberwolves leading by 3. There's the double team with Hamilton. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Jordan's shot is off. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
No good from Hamilton. And so here is Minnesota. 3-point lead. And Brown over to help. And here is Serbia. Now Hamilton defending. It's a look. In it goes off the glass. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've lost something since halftime. I mean, they've given up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops here. Play with some urgency.
And Jordan gets it to go.
How often have we seen him, Kevin, create wide open chances for himself like that?
And the Timberwolves call time.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks. Long way to go still in the season, but even so, they've got the top spot. And, of course, the Washington Wizards, 7 games back.
Checking out Washington, they've proven they have a long way to go if they're going to be a competitive team in this league.
Yeah, and even if they weren't expected to play at a high level this year, I think most people felt they were capable of being better than what they're showing right now.
And making a change here, the Wizards. Alexander's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Jordan. He's got 39. Backs him down. Back to Brown. Blocked. And they keep possession.
Another board just continuing to add to that big rebound margin.
And it's a bit ironic, guys. I mean, you would think the score wouldn't be so close the way they're dominating the glass. But this one is still in the balance. And look at how he hung on the basket after that dunk. A little extra flair there.
He's lucky he didn't get slapped with a technical foul there, Clark.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Here's Jordan. Floats one up. Timberwolves leading by 6. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the way up. He's got 9.
Well, another hoop there. They're playing well.
looking to add to this cushion, and that's just what they've done, I think.
Right side, Jordan. Over Serbiak. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 41.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
They're moving it around. Here's Nesterovic. Good.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor, really doing a nice job for the offense.
Backing down is Jordan. Over Serbiak. Jordan's shot is off. A nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push this thing to double digits now.
And here is Serbiak. Number 7. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Washington calls timeout. And making a change here are the Timberwolves. Wizards trail by 11. He passes it to Brown. Backs him down. Wing shot on the way. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 43 points.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
They double him with Jordan. Myers from 14, and Garnett misses. And here are the Wizards now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Jordan. Aren't you surprised that the league still doesn't track the number of charges a player draws?
Yeah, somewhat so. I mean, you have a number of teams are already keeping track of charges drawn, and I think it's an important defensive stat.
So, Clark, when you talk about charges then and how effective they are as a defensive strategy, is that the game that the fans really want to see?
Well, there's a place for taking a charge. I'm not into flopping. I'm not into guys looking to bait people into charges, but it is a good defensive play when done properly. So I think it should be part of the game, a big part of it.
All part of the strategy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
And there's the pass to Whitman. Back to Jordan. Offline. Timberwolves leading by 6. And here is Serbia. That one goes. Count it. He's got 18.
Kevin, well done there. Entry passes aren't the easiest ones to make, but they may be the most important ones.
Wasted no time on that one. 49 points for Michael.
I can't say I was really expecting him to shoot the 3 on the break, but he knocked it down.
Serbia guarded by Jordan. Serbiak, no luck. Here comes Michael Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Backing him down. Here's the teardrop. Can't capitalize inside. And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fast break, here they come. Good look. And that one's good. Jordan's got 51.
That pass was right on the money. Set the play up perfectly.
So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over. You lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
Minnesota calls timeout.
The coach doesn't look pleased at all. He's going to try to iron things out.
Ladies and gentlemen of the bride and center, give it up for your Wizard girl.
The Wizards making a switch here.
Give it up.
Washington on D. It's a one-point game. Looking to end the run. Serbiak, no luck.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
For the lead. A shot by Jordan, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Serbia guarded by Jordan.
Yeah!
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic dunk to finish it off, too.
Jones backs down. Back to Jordan. Shot denied. Jordan is tagged with the reach. That's his third foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
That's his third personal. Team second.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Davis with the double team. Number 7. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Just perfection for them from the foul line in the second half.
Well, they haven't missed, and they look as cool and as comfortable as a baby in a nice bassinet. Every time they step up to the line, it's easy and relaxed.
You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
And Thomas over to help. Feeds to Lopez. Stolen by Thomas.
You know, he got a fingertip on it, but not enough to control the pass coming in that fast.
Here's Jordan. Garnett grabs the board. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast, but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
Davis, the pass to Jordan. Now Garnett defending. Can't get it to go. Now the Timberwolves will take it the other way. There's the dish to Lopez. He feeds it to Jackson. Garnett against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Could have had more there, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Kicks it to Jordan. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Number 7 is guarded by Davis. Back to Jackson. Puts it up. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Tries again. That's good on the jump shot.
Boy, excellent vision. Sharing the pumpkin leads to another basket.
And you look at that differential, guys, the points off assists are definitely in their favor.
Jackson snatched in.
Well, sometimes he really lacks the confidence he needs when he's driving to the basket.
Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. First one falls for him. The Wizards making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. Washington calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy fouls.
And Washington has possession. Trailing here by 8. Here's White. 13 feet out. Rebound, Minnesota. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell guarded by Jordan. Number 7 moving it around nicely. Sticks it from 17 feet. He has 7.
You see that as soon as there was an opening, he threaded the pass right through it.
Shot to stop the run. Jordan's shot is off.
They have really been a group of glass eaters out there today, fellas. I mean, just devouring any and all rebounds.
And I think that's the difference in the game right now. A double-digit lead in that category.
Haywood backing down. Pulls up. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he can't get the first one. And making a change here are the Timberwolves.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They double him with Jordan. Back, passes to Garnett. Haywood grabs the board. Wizards trail by 11. And here's Jordan outside. Can't hit.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Here's Trent. No luck. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's White. There's the steal.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
A true power dunk, Kev. I thought he might squeeze the air out of the ball on that one.
Well, when he gets it near the basket, you know where he's headed.
And he's going fast and with force.
And high. Jordan. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 13.
Coming up next Wednesday night.
Now as we get going here in the fourth, let's send it over to Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark.
Thank you, Kevin. It's the Timberwolves with the spark of the game with that push we saw. They came out of halftime an entirely different team, re-energized and ready to go. In short, it's been the tale of 2 halves in this one as we move and get ready for the final period.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run was a critical stretch, Clark, of the game.
It sure was. I mean, once the pilot light was lit, they didn't let up.
Well, offensively, it all came together for them, Clark, and it really allowed them to kind of take control of the game at that point.
Jordan, he's in at 3. Kwame Brown is out there with Jones. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Pat. And Smith backing in. Here's Pat. From 11 feet away. And it's Smith missing. And here are the Wizards now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Jordan. And there's the rejection. Jordan gets called for the reach. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Pat. He's covered by Whitney. They're moving it around.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Outside Jordan from the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jordan's got 60.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Passes it to Pat. He's covered by Whitney. Baseline J on the way. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. The feed now to Jordan. It's blocked. Here's Pat. Smith right side. Gets the bucket. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5.
Timberwolves leading by 9. And 3 from Jordan. Kept alive. Second chance shot. No good from Hamilton. And so here is Minnesota. Number 7, covered by Hamilton. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Here's Whitman. Smith against Jordan. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Clock at 6. Number 7. He's covered by Whitney. Keelan. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They've turned it up here in the fourth quarter, and this is the right time to do that. They're extending their lead here.
And they're up by double digits now. Very solid down the stretch.
Jordan's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The 10-footer. Here's Smith. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doug Collins' huddle. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he'll look for the 3 anytime he can get it, especially in transition.
And here's Jordan outside. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way now. And here is Serbia. They double him with Jordan. Good ball movement. Number 7, guarded by Jordan, and Jones pulls it down. Wizards trail by 18. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Serbia. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Good for the 3-point play.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And here we go with Michael Jordan. Lets the 3 fly. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. On offense, here are the Wizards, trailing by 19. He dishes it to Jordan. Puts up a 3, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pat. He's covered by Whitney. And here is Serbia. High quality look, and he sinks it. He's got 26.
And this one's pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. .136 left in the game. Backing down is Jordan. Fades. And that is good.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
They double him with Jordan. Smith kicks to Lopez. Now Hamilton defending. Mitchell, he's covered by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
They're really making a point of taking it inside and scoring from close range.
Well, you have to give some of the credit, or actually the blame, I should say, to the defense. They are not doing anything in the paint area.
Jordan, the pass to Whitman. Picked his pocket.
That's his first turnover of the game. So for the most part, he's run the offense pretty well.
And so
That's his 6th personal foul. 4th team foul.
welcome to New York as we get set to bring you New York Knicks basketball. The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington. This indeed is a tough time for them right now, trying to figure out how to win games. Only one win in their first 9 starts.
Well, you know, guys, not many people predicted that this team would be very good, and to this point, that looks to be the case. They're struggling out of the gates right now, and they've got to try to pick it up here.
You know what? And it may be that all of the preseason talk and hype and expectations is weighing on them. I mean, just hearing that kind of negativity can sometimes get a team down on itself before the regular season even kicks off, and it creates things you have to deal with that can short-circuit your play.
A look here as we present the State Farm starting 5. And look at who the Wizards have. Jordan, he's in at small forward. Kwame Brown is out there with Jones. Then there's Richard Hamilton and Whitney. And for the Knicks, they've got Thomas, and it's Cambion at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Great work. I mean, you have to decide as a defense, just how much damage are we going to allow him to do?
Well, a great turnaround here for the Knicks a season ago, and it helped that they were in the Eastern Conference. They won 28 games against Eastern opponents.
A baseline J, and the shot is good. Here's Whitney. Back to the Knicks, Clark. Those wins were part of why they were able to get back into the playoffs. They were very, very important in the East.
Yeah, they were, and they played well against Eastern Conference teams, but they also did a nice job in interconference play as they put up the most points of any Eastern team by a large margin.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, I caught up with Coach Lawrence Frank. We talked about the task of taking on an offense with so much firepower, and he was excited for his team. He said these are the games we need to get up for as a defense. It'll be a good chance to see what we need to do to keep improving on that end of the floor. Guys?
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried, Clark, about containing the opposing offense today.
Well, they better be. I mean, they've got a lot of weapons and scoring threats over there.
Steve?
Well, the way they play, I mean, they come out hard out of the gates, and you've got to be prepared defensively. You've got to be on your toes and be ready for that onslaught that you know is coming.
Here's New York, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Now, tough to win when the ball doesn't go in the hole, and that was a team that was ice cold shooting the ball that night.
Well, Steve, shooting to me, shooting percentage is a function of the kind of shots you get. And if you don't get good ones, you're not going to shoot a good percentage. That was their problem, poor shot selection.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Thomas sinks that one from the post. Thomas got his first 2 points of the night.
That was some very sluggish defense. Where's the effort?
Jackson against Jordan. Over Jackson, and again it's Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 6. And so here is New York. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they won every one of these games last season. The difference in talent between these two clubs was very apparent.
Gathers. Jones. He's guarded by Thomas. Jordan inside. Guarded by Jackson. Jordan with the bucket. Steve mentioned their sweep in this series last year. This was not one of their tougher opponents.
No, it wasn't, Kevin. I mean, you wouldn't expect them to be. They just weren't on the same level.
Now here's Camby. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Here's Sprewell. Second time's a charm, as this time the shot falls. It's a tie ball game. Brown the pass to Whitney. They set the pick. Guarded now by Jackson. Kicks it to Jordan. Shoots from 12. Here's Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send him to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, Washington last year was not a good team, but they were very active on the front line. In fact, they were among the league leaders in offensive rebounds per game.
Now here's Camby, looking for his first bucket of the game.
There's a lot of contact there. Good call.
You know, he bothered his shot, but he still got a pair of free throws out of it.
That one is off.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Wizards with the lead, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
But you got to play defense without fouling, and they did not do that in that game. The foul trouble by the end of the game was really a major issue.
And it hurt him in 2 ways. One, in addition to all the points it led to at the free throw line. 2, it also prevented them from being able to play aggressive defense down the stretch. So a double-edged dilemma.
Now here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Whitney, guarded now by Jackson.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that.
And he puts it down with authority. Spike slam Cam for another angle.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility and just the power and the skill? Impressive.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It was the Knicks getting swept out of the playoffs 4-0 by the Celtics, but don't think that the series was that lopsided. I mean, those first 2 games in Boston could have gone either way.
Back to that Knicks-Celtics series, Clark. Boston had to come back in both those first 2 games. And the Knicks certainly made it interesting. They really did.
Yeah.
Steve, I know you enjoyed those and watched them.
Yeah, those were great games, particularly the first 2 in Boston. The Celtics had to really dig deep to win. And then once it was 2-0, it looked like New York just kind of let its guard down, and the Celtics took advantage.
He feeds it to Jordan. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Jackson. There's the double team with Hamilton. Backing him down, Thomas. Camby kicks to Jackson. Clock at 6. Takes it up. Up with it. Camby good. Camby's got 5.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside. He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Outside Jackson. Houston covered by Hamilton. Outside Jackson. Right up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, a lot of teams struggle on the road, particularly young teams. But the Washington Wizards put together one of the worst road seasons of all time last year, winning just 3 times away from home.
Back to the Wizards for a second. Boy, that record, man. That's just one of the all-time worst road records that I can recall in the NBA.
Well, the all-time worst road record is the 1-40 mark by the 91 Kings.
Oh, yeah, right.
And it looked for a while like the Wizards were going to threaten that, but they managed to get 2 more than 1.
Putting that dubious on.
Yeah, right.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now the Knicks with it. Releases from 15.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
Backing down is Jordan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did.
Yep, pretty brash move right there, guys.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's already got 14 points and 2 steals. Very quick start for him here.
Now, it's going to be hard for him to keep this up, though. I mean, he's already expended a lot of energy, and we've barely gotten started.
Now, here's Thomas. Houston. He's covered by Whitney. It's hauled in by Brown. Washington trailing, and here they come. Hamilton the pass to Whitney. And there's the feed to Jordan. Backs him down. The 10-footer. Here's Brown. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 1. And the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 1. Back to Jackson. Houston covered by Hamilton. New York needs to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. Thomas gets the bucket.
And again, the lead changes hands.
Yep, back and forth we go, Steve. I mean, back and forth, neither side caving in.
Passes it to Hamilton. There's a screen. White, jumper off the screen. That one a little long.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
There's the double team with Hamilton. Shoots from the elbow. Jackson misses.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
That's his third make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Whitney against Jackson. Jordan inside. Jackson against Whitney. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And here's Jordan outside. Kept alive. The Knicks leading by 4. Jackson is called for charging. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Wizards.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Harrington against Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, they reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Wizards way down below.
When I look at New York, they've had trouble maintaining any kind of positive momentum this season. I think that's why we see them where we do in the standings right now.
Yeah, it's been a little disjointed in terms of the path this season has taken. A little bit up, a little bit down. But the NBA is so competitive. A lot of great teams out there. It's tough to build momentum.
And the Knicks with the ball. Harrington down low. He's against Jordan. The layup missed.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
They double him with Jordan. Harrington down low. Guarded by Jordan. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jordan. 16 points for him. Inside, tipped.
Turnover. New York ball.
And so here is New York. They lead by 4. The pass to Harrington. They're moving the ball. Shoots from the high post. Hits the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Man, a great start offensively.
Yeah, they've come out strong. I mean, really scoring and playing with confidence.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their head together. That's the goal.
Here's Jordan, picked up by Harrington. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And he knocks down the first one.
You see their early fouls here? They're having an impact so far.
No good on the second free throw. And Clark, you're right, the early fouls contributing to the deficit here in the first.
Yeah, I don't think they're moving their feet well enough, Kevin. I mean, when you foul, you're typically out of position and you're late. So they've got to anticipate better and then play defense without fouling. Stop reusing your hand.
I've seen that too. Backing down is Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Well, even with the double teaming, he had the vision to find the open man.
The 3. Offensive rebound. Camby against Brown. Camby picks him up. Brown dishes to Jordan. Over Harrington. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 19 points.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's had.
Puts it up. Snatched up. Outside for Harrington. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They're moving it around. Backing down is Camby. Kwame Brown pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes it to Jones.
You know, his head was on the swivel that time, and he was able to anticipate that pass.
Here's Houston. Hits it.
That builds a little momentum going into the next quarter.
Yeah, you know, you definitely have to make sure you take it.
Here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Thomas is on him. Shoots a fader. That's good. 21 points for Jordan.
Well, no defense there. I mean, he just takes the ball right to the rim.
So on the floor for Washington. Jordan, he's in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Richard Hamilton. And it's Brown in at the 5. Here's Camby. And that one's on target from the wing. Camby's got 9.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Right side, Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him, bring help, and make him move the ball.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He had his head up and was looking to make that pass all the way. You love that unselfishness. Well, part of the Knicks' DNA is simply casting up a bunch of threes. I mean, they want to get up and down and shoot the 3. Only the Magic put up more 3 balls than the Knicks did.
Good. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his third basket of the night. What you said about the Knicks, they took more threes as the season wore on.
Kevin, I think they settled for threes a little too much, too, sometimes.
Maybe they did. What do you think, Steve?
Well, they led the league in threes taken after the All-Star break. We know that's Mike D'Antoni's system. I agree with Clark. I think they could be a little more judicious with their shot selection, but they do have a lot of talent on the offensive end of the floor.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Goes up. No good with the layup.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
There's the screen. And Thomas over to help. Jordan commits the loose ball foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Jackson, averaging 10 points per contest. They double him with Jordan. Goes straight up. Wizards trail by 4. Can't cash in from close range. And the Knicks with possession. 4-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Thomas kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. He's picked up by Jordan. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Jackson's got 7.
Now, they're not worried enough about him. They've got to tighten up their defense.
Here's Whitney. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Free throw good, Jordan. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jackson. He has 7. Davis with the double team. Here's Postel. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 7. Now the Wizards with it. They trail by 7. He dishes it to Jordan. Off target from outside. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Fader on the way. Count the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Shot clock at 6. Gets the bucket. Here's Davis. Jones against Thomas. With the teardrop. A shot by Jordan, no good.
He lost his focus there, guys. That's a shot he should.
Wizards lead by 3.
We've made it this far. It's Monday night. Let's cut straight to the HP halftime report. Portland with a loss to the Mavericks at American Airlines Center. Not the performance that will make their coach happy. And the other game also in the books. The Warriors at Oracle Arena took the win over the Bobcats.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Wizards leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Jackson. And it's Cambion at the center filling out the middle.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Whitney against Jackson. There's the double team with Hamilton. All sorts of time, and he nails the jumper. Jackson's got 11.
Pretty pass there, right where he needed to put it.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
Oh, he had a great look at that, but really good.
Here's Robinson. Taking a look at the Wizards. Jordan, he's in a power forward. He's out there with the Tam Thomas and Alexander.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows?
Here's Thomas. They double him with Jordan. Sprewell covered by Hamilton. There's the dish to Camby. Shoots it up. Jordan knocks it away. Wizards trail by 14. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look. He's been efficient, though, offensively for the most part. That's only his first turnover for the game.
Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Poke loose. Here's Jones. Puts up the baby hook. And it's Brown getting it to go. And the Knicks lead by 13. And so here is New York. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Weatherspoon.
It seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
He's covered by Whitney. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ward. And the layup falls. Here's Whitney. Pass to Jordan. Over Sprewell. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 33.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
And so here is New York. New York calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Lawrence Frank was just going over the plan with his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
That shot wide open. 25 points in the game.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
Money shot. Again, the Wizards score.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose it.
And making a change here, the Wizards. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Whitney. Guarded now by Jackson. He passes to Hamilton. Feeds to Brown. Whitney against Jackson. 4 on the clock. Jones kicks to Hamilton from deep three-point range from beyond the arc and then some. Hamilton's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Jackson. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
He kicks it to Camby. Brown's there. With the shot. Camby good.
And the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggressiveness.
Jones with it. Lifts up. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Both teams will make substitutions.
Houston.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Wizards trail by 17. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go.
Well, that's not really his game. I mean, he shouldn't be shooting the ball from out there.
Lets it go from deep. Harrington backing down. Another shot. And in he goes for the easy 2.
Yeah, points in the paint have been a huge factor here for them.
Steve looking to take it inside and go up strong. That's a remedy for success.
Here's White. Buries it from three-point range.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used, but they've got to balance it out.
Robinson kicks to Harrington. Weatherspoon defended by Jones. Sweet move. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Finally getting into rhythm here in the game after that cold first half.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Jones with the screen on Robinson. Number 8 is guarded by Harrington. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. With 1 on the clock. Bucket's good. We got 22 seconds left in the game. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Outside Robinson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.